Hello everyone, GM Admiral here with another RPG quick look. Today I have Monty Python's Cocurricular Medieval Reenactment Program, a role-playing game. No, it isn't. This is a brand new role-playing game, had a wildly successful Kickstarter, Exalted Funeral, the folks who did some Morkborg, etc. have put this together, and just the way that it's like presented on the back here, it is hilarious. Herein thou shalt find a rules-light system for quick adoption by even the densest of would-be participants, 10 character types, 180 accoutrements, 18 head-of-light entertainment persona, and ready to run quests. So I don't know anything about this game at all. I did flip through the first few pages just to see what was on there, and wanted to share it with you all because you've got answers. This is basically like a GM screen on the inside cover here. I love that pussies are in here. That's hilarious. Mount selector, what your mounts look like. It's kind of funny. To whom it may concern, RE, the Monty Python's Cocurricular Medieval Reenactment Program, we, the undersigned, wish to complain in the strongest possible terms about the unconscionable distortion of our material vis-a-vis this book. So that's hilarious. And of course, we get some classic artwork from the series and from the movie Holy Grail. This warning is great. Talks about really sarcastically what you should and shouldn't do with this book, which is fun. Quite legible table of contents. I like having boxes around things, real easy for me to follow. However, things get really wild really quickly here. It feels a little bit like even someone with ADHD like myself, it is really hard to follow, but it does feel like today's internet, where there's just stuff everywhere, and the sidebars are sometimes inside the page, and there's lots of different colors. This is crazy, right? I don't know if you can see this, but it uses a D30, a D20, a D18, a D16, a D14, a D12, and a D10. They have released a dice pack to go along with this game because of all these odd, weird, different dice types that they tend to use, which is hilarious. No one's going to 10 dice. No one's going to go for that. Are 18-sided dice even Euclidically possible? You people are idiots. That's so funny. Ralph the Wonder Llama. Like, there's just so much to look at everywhere here. A brief historical remediation for those who didn't apply themselves at school. That's funny. So this is history of the Middle Ages. I like how this is supposed to look like old parchment with notes that some people found, and the notes are hilarious. Albion map. All right, here we go. So now we're talking about Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table. The French, that's funny. And then again, all these notes are down the sides are just hilarious. They really, really, I think, knelt the feeling of this type of comedy, and is pretty funny. Now, one thing that is a bit of a concern to me is about humor in role-playing games is always a weird, touchy subject, because I think everyone's perspective on what is funny is different. So I'm interested to see how it works in this game. What I don't want to see, a Valor track, that's cool. You can be Valorous or you can be Runaway, that's funny. But like, I don't want to sit with people that are trying to be funny in their own way. I want to apply the game in a way that is funny. I don't know if that makes sense. So we are getting a free RPG Day supplement for it, so I can't wait to read that. And I know that the table at my local game store's free comic book day, free RPG Day, filled up before any other game, which is crazy. The theme in the art here is all pretty cool. It feels very much. Maybe it is public domain type art that they've added stuff to, but it's really gets the feeling of Camelot in there. How to win the program? Stop that. Now pay attention. The assembled parties must entitle the episode Just Reenacted. How will the chaps up at the program planning know how to catalog it without some sort of apt descriptive title? Simply put, they won't. That's so funny. Oh, man. So it looks like, there's a lot of, it says, traits with serious and silly sides are animal husbandry, argumentation, authority, bardistry, chaos. So it looks like you kind of alter between serious and silly, maybe. That could be pretty cool, right? In your interactions. So there will be times to be serious and there will be times to be silly. Here's animal husbandry, along with what happens here. There's some filth, not lovely. That's so good. And then you get into argumentation. This little bookmark ribbon has been popping out at me. That's kind of cool to have. The art is really, really good. And I like that when we start getting into the rules and less the fluff, it's a lot easier to follow what goes where. So, yeah, it looks like they go into all of these skills. And then you get into what are essentially your casters, so to speak. You've got enchanters, clerics, or eremites, knaves. That's great. Knights, of course. Monarchs, a monk or a nun, nobles, troubadours, and there we go. So now this is all about your career in acting in a movie like this, essentially. So you get all these classic camera shots, which is kind of cool. So basically how to be a great role player is what this is all about, right? And so basically it's saying that these people are filming you as you are role-playing these ridiculous characters. So the heads of Light Entertainment Directory, this is kind of like these characters here that are judging you each time you put together your story. Again, art is spectacular. Man, I'm so excited to sit down and actually get a chance to play this. A penguin could be in charge. That's kind of cool. Ralph the Wonder Llama, there he is. Notable historical figures. So this is like your NPCs, right? And how would they work? Anusius Prolapsus. All right. If this hasn't convinced you to go out and buy this book yet, there's Black Knight. Please do it. I mean, it seems hilarious. It seems fun. If nothing else, it'll be very entertaining to read. Even if you don't get a chance to actually, play the game ever. I laughed out loud by myself in a room just reading through this. And that doesn't happen very often. Laughing out loud when you're by yourself. It just doesn't really happen. We got some lesser NPCs here. The atomically mutated cat. That's hilarious. Oh, there's the Black Beast, of course, with all the eyes. Historically accurate portrayal. I love it. Knights Who Say Knee. Wow, this thing is filled with the vicious chicken of Bristol. I love it. And then quests. These are adventures that you can take your players on. I'm not going to kind of expose that too much because I don't want it to be spoiled for people that might play through it. So there's the shopkeep, things you can buy along with your currency, character sheet. I do think it's kind of cool that each dice is also equated with a color. So that makes things really, really easy, especially with folks who have dysgraphia, to be able to just say, all right, if I have this dice here, which dice is the one that I'm supposed to be rolling? Well, it's this light purple die, or it's this light green die, right? Having a color associated with each die is a really, really great idea. I like the status bar, Death and Lumi. This is keeping track of where you are on that scale. I did something similar to this with my game Once Upon too. So anyway, your index is your back end papers, so they don't waste any space at all. Get as much as they can in here. This book is only $50. I don't know how they manage that. I don't imagine they'll be able to keep doing that. But you've got, 350 pages of Monty Python goodness here. So if you've been questioning whether or not you want to pick this book up, I cannot emphasize enough. Yes, you do. even if you don't play the game, it's still a hilarious read through. So anyway, that's all I have for you. If you like listening to my quick looks, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. If you click that little bell, you'll get notified when I put up new content. So yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to check this out. That's all I got for you. Take care.